It's called Say It, featuring Teto, Rin, and Len. This was... There's something I heard about the first 10 seconds, and it just intrigued me. It's a 5-minute song. But like I said, it's by two smaller channels, so HWAA Style and Fregibot. 2.7 thousand subscribers and 2.26 thousand subscribers. That's 149,000 views, so obviously it's a pretty big song for channel size. This is something that I wanted to react to just because it sounded like such an interesting song when I heard like the first 10 seconds. Like I said, it's a very long song, so I'm definitely interested in hearing what this song actually is about. I believe it's in English, if I recall. So obviously links to these songs will be in the description as well, but we're gonna jump right into this because I've been waiting to listen. I've been putting off listening to this song, but it has sounded like a banger. I don't know if I need captions or not. I'll turn them on just in case. The English auto-generators, probably not, maybe. We'll do them if we have to, but let's get into this. Okay, we don't. But just, like I said, the first 10 seconds. I love this type of music, so when I heard this, I was like, oh shit. Nice art. Yeah, I love this style of music. There's just something about it, you know? Definitely a bit of a slower start. I have a feeling there's gonna be a pretty good drop though. I just know there's gonna be a crazy drop for this song. I am just waiting for it. I want to go back. I want to actually listen or read these lyrics though. So we got, obviously the song's called Say It. So we got Say It, but I really like this intro. So say it, come on. So say it, come on, why don't you? So say it, come on, why don't you say it? Say it to me. It's a bit hard to do the lyrics when they're caption by caption. This is a little difficult. So how you really feel. So basically saying, come on, say it, tell me how you actually feel. Why won't you tell me how you actually feel? What I'm getting from that, obviously. So break it, no point in trying to save it, okay? You've broken me in two. Can't recover from you. So basically saying, why can't you tell me how you actually feel about me? Basically, you've broken my heart and I'm not going to be able to recover from this. Basically what I got from those lyrics right there. Okay. And then I don't know what to do. So I'm assuming this is going to be heartbreak song. Teto's heart was broken by somebody. Is that what this is? Maybe. Alright, we'll get into these actually here. So, it's late at night, guys. A melancholic tune. Like I said, really good art here. This is a very nice art for this. I'm pretty sure, like Teto, look at the nails. Like, god damn, bro. A tune. My words, a shade of blue. Blue, da ba dee da ba. My words are a shade of blue. They resonate enough to form into the shape of you. I know it's a bit of a font shift there as well. Interesting. Like I said, then they go away. I start to feel alright. Definitely feels like, you know, somebody's... But then you come alive. Basically saying, you know, probably almost like you came back into my life, maybe. A creature by design. Basically saying you're pretty much doing this on purpose, you know? Your silence makes me lose my mind. Ooh, okay. So look at the design on Teto here. It's just such a good design. I love the pure red that she turns into here. So here we go again. Here we go again. The cycle never ends. And I'll just keep on being fine with trying to make amends. So it almost sounds like Teto here is the one. So it almost sounds like we're talking about a guy here who's basically has moved on, basically isn't in, or maybe not moved on, but basically is not, this entire relationship's not working anymore. And it sounds like Teto wants to make amends, but the guy, you know, refuses to do it. And that in itself is driving her crazy, where you're kind of getting saying, why won't you tell me how you actually feel? Because she thinks she's trying to make amends while he basically is just, you know, saying, ignoring it all. So Zontic did the art for this. Yeah, they did. This is just phenomenal art. It really is. I want to get to this bass drop. I didn't do this. Also, so obviously getting held back. Okay. Definitely a song about heartbreak, though. 100%. There we go. Oh my, I love this part. This is hard. Ooh, why can't you fucking say it? I love the change there. Obviously getting a little more aggressive. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay. I love how just a slight change in lyrics in the chorus. So say it, why don't you say it? To why can't you fucking say it? That change in the chorus there. Just, you can tell she's just getting, you know, more and more agitated with it. Oh, that was nice. I really enjoyed that. And I'm really enjoying this song. So obviously, so she says here, I can't spread my wings and truly glow. And holding on to holding on to what we had. So won't heal. So basically saying holding on to what we had is not going to heal these scars that I do have. So it really sounds like a very, almost, it's sounding a lot like an abusive relationship here. You know, it sounds like there's definitely issues on both sides. Teto definitely has her issues with it, and it sounds like the guy in this song definitely has, you know, his own issues as well. Probably they're both pretty scarred. It sounds like she's scarred from the relationship, and it sounds like he's scarred too, basically, because, you know, she's saying, why won't you tell me how you actually feel? Sounds like, you know, he's kind of doing his own thing too, scarred from the relationship. So, just in my opinion, this sounds like a song where both sides probably just need to move on. But like I said, this is a 5-minute song, so I'm definitely interested in hearing where this goes. Now let's see some of the lyrics. So I'll tear off this masquerade. I don't know why this song is so laggy compared to the other reacts. So I'll tear off this masquerade, and I'll pray to the stars. This song's hard, dude. Now let's we get into the chorus again. Look at this art. Phenomenal art. Just absolutely phenomenal art. Phenomenal art. Like I said, we're gonna see the chorus here. So obviously we get into the same chorus at, you know, the start of the song. So say it. Why don't you say it? So come on. Why don't you say it? Or say, why don't you say to me how you really feel? Well, like I said, then the change in chorus here. So break it. No point in trying to save it. Basically saying no point in trying to save this relationship. Whoops. I think I skipped the lyric there. So you've broken me into two. Like I said, and then the chorus kind of repeats itself here. So can't recover from you. And then I don't know what to do. Like I said, then it repeats again, no. Right here. So say it. Why can't, right here is what she says. So why can't you fucking say it? So like I said, you go from kind of saying, so say it, why can't you say it, to say it, why can't you fucking say it? So like I said, and you can see the tears running down from her eyes. Basically is begging him, like, why can't you just say it? Why can't you just say how you feel? Yes, no, someone did make a new song, and that will be getting reacted to soon. Probably not tonight, but it is on the schedule. So say it, come on. Why can't you say to me how you really feel? So elated. And then, so elated. Oh, hold on. I want to do these lyrics here. These lyrics are kind of hard to go by. Hold on. Let me go back a little bit. Let me go back. I feel like I missed something here. So tell me how you really feel. And then maybe elated, saying you really feel elated. So elated. My psychs. Okay, so I didn't miss lyrics. My psychs degrading. Basically saying her mental is degrading. So reshaping me. Reshaping me into something I never knew. I don't know what to do. It's basically saying this entire thing is just absolutely breaking her down mentally. And it really seems like she's turning into somebody, or this entire mental thing that she's going through is turning her into somebody that she didn't even know she had. She doesn't know what to do about it. It is a bop. I love the kind of two different tones of the song. This is a really good song. So yeah, there's definitely some, definitely a lot of toxicity. Back into the lyric breakdown. So no, you just don't stop. You just seem to find a way. You just seem to find a way to crawl out. So I try to fight it off. Oh, no, you just don't stop. And then you seem to find a way to crawl out of your calamity. Basically saying he's always finding a way, crawling back into my life. And then so, you'll deceive once more. Close every open door. And then show that your heart can't hide your feelings. Interesting. And I can't ignore. And I think this is why I left off right here. This is interesting because this song almost had, I'm trying to really think about what this song is about. And you get these lyrics and it's clear like Teto is clearly very upset with this guy. You know, basically saying you've done all these things to me, you've done this, you've done that. But it almost sounds like at the same time that she's basically saying like, why won't you just say that you love me? So it almost sounds like she's mad at this guy for doing all these things to her. But all she really wants him to do is basically just say, can't you just admit that you love me, you know? So it's just a very interesting song almost. And I'm beginning to think that all of these things that she's thinking of is just kind of her way of saying, you know, just say that you love me. Why won't you say it? So it's definitely an interesting song. It is a very interesting song. It's a very good song. Ooh, all of your petty shit? I don't even listen to this part. Oops. I didn't go back enough. We're listening to it again. This is very good tuning on Teto, by the way, as well. For a very small channel, this is a very good song. say it, why won't, say it, come on, why don't you say it? It's very, this is going on the playlist, dude. This is going on the playlist for sure. Alright, so I think we leave off right here. So I can't ignore. All of your sacrilege, all of your petty shit. Basically saying I can't really ignore everything that you've done. But, and you know, I've heard it all. I've heard all the excuses, and to be honest, yeah, it makes me sick. It makes me sick, all these things you've done. So no matter what I do, it all comes back to you. Basically saying, no matter what I do, no matter what you've done, somehow, I always come back to you. And again, just why she's saying, why can't you just say it, you know? So we're kind of getting to. So I won't try, and will exchange our bitter alias. And then so, telling me no. So telling me no matter what, we won't get brought apart. Wait, we won't get brought apart. Like I said, this song definitely has a very deep meaning. But it's really trying to make a thing. It sounds like, even though all of this shit that he's done, all of the shit that has pissed her off, she still wants him. And she's just waiting for him to say it back that he wants her to. Hey, what's good, Roxanne? So brought apart. So keep me close. For one more night. So keep me close for one more night. Keep up. These lyrics are very hard to get. So keep up your facade. Basically saying, keep up this facade that you don't like me, bro. Keep it up. Interesting. Okay, that's what I'm really getting at. Basically, she just really wants this guy to admit, like, just say that you love me, man. What I'm wondering is, where do Rin and Len come into this song? Because obviously, you know, it really makes you wonder. We've only heard Teto so far. Where do Rin and Len come into this song? That's what I'm wondering. That'll be interesting. Say it! Come on, why don't you say it? It might be the final chorus or something. I wonder. Is she gonna do the angry chorus again? Sure did. Hey, welcome to the stream, Vocaloid fam. Well, you are at the very right stream if you're a Vocaloid fan, as we're reacting to Vocaloid music. Anyways, I'm not gonna go through that chorus again, because obviously that was the same chorus as before, so there's really nothing new to break down there. But again, I really want to emphasize the point of this song, that really, this entire song, you kind of hear the two different choruses. She's like, the say it, why can't you say it? And then the say it, why can't you fucking say it? Maybe the background vocals? Yeah, I'm not sure. Can you listen to Fool's Masquerade? I will consider it. But you really think about this song. And, like I said, just throughout the entire song, Teto's basically just listing out all these things she dislikes. All the shit that he's done. All the stuff that she dislikes. You know, all this stuff. Like, I hate you. I hate that you do this. I hate that you do that. But somehow, I'm always drugged back to you. And then obviously the chorus of the song, just say it, why can't you say it? I really do think she's basically just saying, why can't you just say that you love me? Because I love you. Why? And like I said, the lyrics too is basically saying, you know, he's always, you know, pulling himself away, you know, does this, does that. And she's really just like, why? Why can't you just say it? Alright, I really want, I'm assuming, there's gotta be Rin and Len somewhere coming in, no? Here we go. Oh shit! There they are! Whoa! 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 Well, I found them. I found Vin and Len. I think we found out where they're featured in the song. Holy shit! The rap and a half. You know, Moon, I get where you're coming from. This is my style of song. Like, I love songs like this, but I completely understand I understand what you're going about with the treble, but this is my shit right here. This is my shit right here, but holy... Okay. Alright. Lyric breakdown, because I didn't catch any of that. Alright. Holding on to what we had. So won't heal my scars, obviously. Holding on to what we had is not going to heal the scars that I now have. Okay. Rin and Len. So break off this. This isn't them yet. Break off this masquerade. And pray for my life. Whew, this is... Alright. This chorus is gonna be insane. No, I'm pretty sure I have it too. In my one ear, my left ear, if I play music too loud, I get a loud static. But I think I'm just so used to it at this point that it just happens. But I have a feeling I'm going to have bad hearing in the future. But I think a lot of my generation is going to have... I think a lot of my generation is going to have bad hearing. Just because we were kind of the first generation that... Yeah, that sucks. That would actually suck. But I do think a lot of people, especially in my generation, are going to... have some of the worst hearing just because, you know, we were the first generation with consistent earbuds, loud noises in the ears all the time. I think in the future, you know, they're doing work to prevent it. And obviously I think technology will get better where they'll be able to do loud noises that won't cause it. But for those of us who, you know, we were the first generation with it, we're definitely going to suffer the consequences of it, to say the very least. It's unfortunate, it really is, but, you know, all I can do now is be happy that it doesn't bother me so far, and, you know, when the day comes that my hearing starts to bother me, you know, what happens, happens. I can't really control it at this point, so... You know, it's kind of the things that I talk about all the time. It's just, you know what, if something's not happening, don't worry about it, because if you spend all your life worrying about something that's gonna happen, yeah, it's just a lot. All right, let's get into these Rin and Len rap section here, because holy hell. So they got, so I know you're only faking. Why don't you go and say it? Making me hating every waking moment I wasted playing. Holy rhymes. Alright. Along with you. Okay, then I'm longing to break this spell. I love the design. I love the design of Rin and Len, by the way. I love like the matching outfits, the rap outfits, you know, the holding the hands. Like the actual design of Rin and Len here is so good. I like how their hair, you know, usually their hair is more of a super bright yellow blonde, where here they actually are more of like a, you know, natural blondes. Like, you know, it's a very human looking design for them, whereas, you know, the actual designs are usually more of that really kind of yellow hair, if you know what I'm talking about. But they actually, the hair here is, I love how the hair looks on them. I said, it's really kind of more of that natural blonde, more than that yellow, you know? Usually their nails are plain, yeah, true, they got, you know, kind of more so the blue nail, so. Listen, the designs of both Teto, Rin, and Len in this video, amazing. I love it. So break the spell. No longer take this hell. Phenomenal rhyming in this rap chorus, by the way. You put me through. So you know the truth of it. What do I do? Feel like I'm losing it. 'Twas me and you. So you go and ruin it. If only I knew. I feel like okay, just feel like, that's the lyric. So feel like and I wonder if you ever assumed I'd be enough. Nice lyrics there, not assumed, just assumed. And I wonder if you ever assumed I'd be enough. So torn asunder, this was never truly real love. So going under, we're untethered, soon we given up. Whew, the phenomenal rhyming, just absolutely phenomenal rhyming. So System Shock, Diserupt. Whoops. So I don't give a fuck? So you don't give a fuck. Okay. So you don't give a fuck. So secrets in the night. Kept within. And this was a really long rap section, by the way. So kept within and out of sight. Sleeping sound, alright? Think you'd win without a fight. Basically saying, you think I wasn't gonna put up a fight? But now the truth's out. Through subterfuge and doubt, big words. Ruthless now, soon you're found, gonna take you down. It was very quick. Listen, before we get into this chorus, I just want to kind of listen to this again. Obviously, we're cutting into the final minute here. I just kind of want to listen to this again. Because it really was, like, crazy. It's so quick. This part is crazy. But even then, it really wasn't that short. I mean, it starts at like 3:11 and ends at 3:44. So I mean, that's 33 seconds of rap. And yeah, it's 33 seconds, but feels like 15. But just crazy, absolutely crazy. But you know what? I really enjoyed that actually. I mean, that's actually really impressive, honestly. All right. Let's see what's in the song. This is just a song that appeared in my recommended one day. Like I said, I listened to the first 10 seconds, I was like, I want to watch this. You fucking say it. Come on, girl, can't you say to me how you really feel? Music, lyrics, and tuning by FreggieBot. Cinema. Whoop, I missed hold on. Hold on, go back. Lyrics, tuning, and video by the HWAA style. Art by Zontic2404. Phenomenal art. Vocals, Teto, Rin, and Len. Yeah, I really enjoyed this. This was a very... I love the no copyrighted music. Surely they won't copyright this song, right? Well, they won't copyright this react, right? Thank you for watching. Thank you for creating peak cinema. So yeah, that was Say It, featuring Teto, Rin, Len by HWAA style and FreggieBot. Obviously, make sure to use the links in the description. Go watch the original song for yourself. Like, subscribe. Go show them all the support, because phenomenal song by two very small artists. So Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, make sure to hit that like button below and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.